Good morning everyone. Today we will start our new chapter, that is the balance of payment. This is a part of the macroeconomics, and as per the revised syllabus of CBSE 2021 exam, this unit is almost contain the 6 marks. So now we will start the chapter balance of payment. It is the just as throughout of the what is the balance of payment account, meaning and components, and foreign exchange rate, meaning of fixed and the flexible rates, and the manage the floating rate. Now we will start our chapter with the concept of balance of payment. When we are talking about the balance, so what is our first scenario? Balance, it means the whatever we are मतलब दोनों चीज़ों का बैलेंस करके चल रहे हैं. इट मीन्स अवर करंट एंड कैपिटल दैट शुड बी इन द बैलेंस फॉर्म. If our current is high and our capital revenue or whatever capital, current account and capital account, here we are consider the two accounts, current account and capital account. If our current account is higher than the capital account, or we can't balance the both type of accounts in for the economics, that is the unbalanced economics. So when we are talking about the balance of payment, this is the balance of payment when we are talking about the which we just compare to the it is the just a statement of the inflow or outflow of the company. मतलब कितना actual में when what is the balance, कितना आया और कितना गया. When we are talking about the what comes, कितना आया, so कितना आ रहा है और कितना inflow और कितना outflow है, उन दोनों को जब हम compare करते हैं तो it should be in the balance form, है ना. जैसे हम लोग ने प्रीवियस चैप्टर में पढ़ा था, when we are talking about the government budget, what happened when your expenditure is more than your income, you are faced the deficit problem. If you are facing the income is more than your expenditure, surplus, you are facing the surplus budget. So that way when we are talking about the balance, economic transactions of the balance form, it should be in the balance in the inflow and outflow concept. Inflow, again the part of the inflow and outflow, there are two types of concept, that is the current and the capital. जब current जैसे बजट में पढ़ा है ना, कैपिटल एंड द रेवेन्यू, दैट इज ओनली करंट. व्हाट इज द रेवेन्यू, एनपीओ में भी पढ़ चुके हैं, अकाउंट्स में, बजट में भी पढ़ चुके हैं. व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द करंट ईयर कंसेप्ट, करंट फाइनेंशियल ईयर, इट इज टॉकिंग अबाउट द which type of revenue in nature. So revenue in nature, it means the current year. So here we are using two terms, current and capital. So shall we start our chapter? Yes. Now, meaning of balance of payment, it means balance of payment, it means it is the short form as BOP. BOP is defined as the statement of accounts of a country's inflow and outflow. This is very important concept, inflow and outflow of the foreign exchange in a fiscal year. What is the fiscal year? Again and again we are using this term, fiscal year, fiscal year, fiscal year. What is the fiscal year? Fiscal year, it means whatever year, current financial year, it is called the fiscal year. Fine. So again I am repeating this balance of payment definition. Balance of payment, BOP, is defined as the statement of accounts of a country's inflow and outflow of the foreign exchange. फॉरेन एक्सचेंज का कितना इनफ्लो हुआ है और कितना आउटफ्लो हुआ है. When we are talking about the BOP, we are not talking about the in the rupee form, we are talking about the foreign exchange in a fiscal year. What do you mean by the foreign exchange? So foreign exchange of foreign currency refers to any currency other than the domestic currency. Our domestic currency it is the rupees. So rupees के अलावा जो भी currency हमारे लिए वो सारी foreign currency. It is not like that कि dollar is a foreign currency on all. जो भी आप excluding rupees के अलावा, now we are talking about our India, this is the domestic currency. But when we are talking about the USA, so what is the domestic currency? Dollar, like this. So whatever your domestic currency against excluding the domestic currency, other than the domestic currency, is called the foreign currency. Clear, students? I hope it is clear about the balance of payment. So again we are see that what is the balance of payment. So balance of payment is defined as the statement of accounts of a country's inflow and outflow of foreign exchange in a fiscal year. Now here see the and this is the statement. When we are talking about the accounting concept पढ़ा है ना, accounts and statement is the both is different. Statement show the only the actual picture of the scenario. When we are talking about the accounts in 11th standard, so trial balance and then P&L account, trading account, it shows the net gross profit and net profit. But when we are talking about the balance sheet, it is not an account, it is the statement. So what is the statement? Statement shows the only the picture of the data. So it shows the only the picture of inflow outflow of the foreign exchange is the particular given fiscal year. Clear? Now there are two main accounts in the BOP, the current account and the capital account. Already we had seen current account is the record of the trade in goods and services. Again, current account is the record of trade in goods and services and transfer payment. What is transfer payment in this much? This all terms we had seen in the national income chapter. Whereas the capital account records all international transaction of assets like money, stock, bond, government debt, etc. And since it is difficult to record all international economic transactions accurately, therefore we have a third element of BOP, a part of the current and capital account. It is called the errors and omissions. What is the error and what is omission? Already you had seen in the accounts. You know no bill of exchange. So that word is the familiar for you people. Clear? So errors and omission. Not only the two. केवल दो से हम अकाउंट को मैनेज नहीं कर पा रहे बैलेंस ऑफ पेमेंट को. So we are making one more part. It is called the errors and omission. Because sometimes capitals की कुछ एंट्रीज जो एसेट्स वगैरह की है वो हमारे पास फिजिकल ईयर में ट्रांसफर नहीं हो पाती है ना. When we are talking about the whatever foreign exchange in that fiscal year, तो particular given fiscal year में वो चीज अगर ट्रांसफर नहीं हुई है तो it is difficult to find out that it is capital or revenue in nature. So when we are facing this type of problem, we are using the third accounts. It is called the error and omission account. Called error and omission, which reflects this. Now we are talking about the debit side and credit side of the transaction. What have been the debit side? What is the credit side? When we are talking about the debit and credit, so see that debit it means what comes in and credit it means what goes out. What is the scenario? That is the scenario of accountancy. But when we are talking about these economic terms, so first the debit side. An international transaction which results in outflow of foreign exchange. Now the thing is that मैडम डेबिट और क्रेडिट का फंडा अगर अकाउंट्स में ये है तो इको में क्यों बदल जाता है? इको में बदल नहीं रहा है. नाउ योर थिंकिंग प्रोसेस इज डिफरेंट. हाउ? See the definition very carefully. Any international transactions which results in outflow of foreign exchange. So now that is your question कि मैम जब inflow that what comes in debit, what goes out credit, that is our accountancy term. So here also that is the true. तो आपका क्वेश्चन होगा मैडम इट इज आउटफ्लो हो रहा है. सो आउटफ्लो में हम कैसे कह सकते हैं कि इट इज ट्रू? सो लिसन स्टूडेंट्स, सी maybe this is visible now. Clear? Any international transaction which result outflow. So your question is that कि here not comes in, it is goes out. तो goes out को हम debit कैसे बोल सकते हैं? But keep in your mind here what is the outflow? किसके outflow की बात हो रही है? Here the outflow of the foreign exchange है ना? Outflow of the foreign exchange. पर जब foreign exchange outflow होगा तो definitely आप किसी को पैसा कब दोगे? कब पैसा दोगे? जब उसके बदले में कोई गुड्स या सर्विसेज प्रोवाइड करेगा वो आपको तब. सो इट मीन्स योर गुड्स कम्स इन योर बिजनेस. Fine. So here funda is also there, but your thinking process may be the different. So any international transactions which results in outflow of foreign exchange is recorded on the debit side. In the balance of payment accounts, the current account and the capital account. In the both account, current as well as capital account, it is considered as a debit side. It is given a negative side. Why it is given a negative side? We generate the goods, get the goods, but simultaneously our outflow of foreign exchange is outflow. Outflow मतलब गया, जो चीज गया, that is the negative sign of the balance of payment. ठीक है? Again we are repeating, any international transactions which results in outflow of foreign exchange in recorded on the debit side in the balance of payment accounts. The current account and the capital account, it is given a negative sign. Now for example, payments for import of goods. देखो आया ना, payments for import of goods. आप goods को import कर रहे हो तो definitely you get the goods and services. It means you purchase some goods and services from the other side. So that is your financial assets also. But again you are purchasing something. It means your foreign currency in the outflow form. Now by using the foreign goods, और हम यूज कब करेंगे फॉरेन गुड्स का? डेफिनेटली जब हम इंपोर्ट करेंगे. सो बाइंग फॉरेन गुड्स, इंपोर्ट इज एक्सपेंडिचर फ्रॉम आवर कंट्री. क्लियर? एंड इट बिकम्स द इनकम ऑफ दैट फॉरेन कंट्री. हमारे लिए अगर वो एक्सपेंडिचर है तो डेफिनेटली उनके लिए इनकम है. क्यों? क्योंकि हमने उनसे परचेज किया है. व्हेन वी आर परचेजिंग समथिंग, वी आर पेइंग समथिंग. इफ वी आर पेइंग समथिंग, इट मीन्स द आउटसाइडर, इट मीन्स सामने वाली पार्टी के लिए वो क्या हो जाएगा? इनकम सोर्स हो जाएगा. So buying the foreign goods, import is expenditure from our country and it becomes the income of that foreign country. Hence, it is the debit item of the current account. It is the debit item of current account of balance of payment. Keep in your mind, if you are purchasing goods and services, it is the type of your current account, not capital account. No. Note that the import decrease the domestic demand for goods and services in our country. That is very important criteria. This much debit item of the current account of balance of payment. Why we are purchasing the goods and services from the outside of foreign country. Note that the import decrease. If the import decrease, मतलब हम लोगों से अब आउटसाइडर से कम गुड्स मंगा रहे हैं, the domestic demand for goods and the services in our country. Definitely, suppose कोई एक particular चीज है ना, particular goods है, goods X. So goods we are demanding goods X for importing from the other countries. If our import is decreased, so simultaneously what happened? Demand तो decrease नहीं हो रही है, so our domestic products demand will be increased. Definitely, अगर just example, in our country 1000 marker requirement is there. ठीक है? और 1000 में से अगर हम लोग 500 import करके ला रहे हैं, so some people have the same mentality, outsider a foreign का marker, it is well and good. So that marker in our country we are producing 1000 marker, but still our markers demand is domestic markers demand is less because of we are importing from the marker from the outside or other foreign country. So that demand is clash to our demand. So when we are increasing import, our domestic demand will be decreased. If we are decreasing import, our domestic demand will be increased. Simple funda. Clear? Now the credit side. So credit side and international transactions which relates to inflow of foreign exchange in recorded on the credit side. Here again the same concept. We are talking about the inflow. So what is the inflow? What comes in debit? But what is this funda? What comes in, if inflow is there, that is in the credit side. The simultaneously, if our foreign exchange in the inflow form, fine. So definitely we sell out something. If we sell out something, definitely in our business from our business or our countries, goods and services goes to outside. So any international transactions which leads to inflow of foreign exchange is recorded on the credit side in the balance of payment. Maybe in the current account or the capital account. But when we are talking about the goods and services, it is shows the current account. For example, receipt on account of exports of goods. When we are talking about the outflow, it is the import of goods. When we are talking about the inflow, it is the exports of goods and services. Foreign investment, factor income and earned from the abroad, and loan and grants from the abroad. These are some example of the inflow of the foreign exchange. Now, selling of domestic product. When we are talking about the debit side, it should be the purchase, and when we are talking about the credit side of the balance of payment, it should be in the form of the selling. Selling of domestic goods to foreign nationals. Exports bring income to our country. Fine. अगर हम exports बढ़ाते हैं, definitely our country's income will be increase. Hence, it is a credit item of the current account of balance of payment. Note that the export add to the aggregate domestic demand for the goods and services in our country. This is the adding concept. अगर आप कुछ export करते हो, एक्सपोर्ट इट मीन्स आप यहाँ से गुड्स आउटसाइड ऑफ कंट्री भेज रहे हो फॉरेन कंट्री में. इट मीन्स इफ यू हैव द सरप्लस अमाउंट, एडिशनल अमाउंट, सो यू आर डूइंग द एक्सपोर्ट प्रोसीजर. क्लियर? सो एंड व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द फॉरेन इन्वेस्टमेंट एज द पार्ट ऑफ द क्रेडिट साइड ऑफ द balance of payment. So foreign investment lead to inflow of foreign exchange. Hence, it is the recorded on the credit side of the capital account. C. This is not the current type. This is type of the capital, because this is an investment, and we are talking about the what is the current. Current is the, we are talking about the particular fiscal year. It is called the current. But when we are talking about the capital account, it is a long term, and investment is a long term process. The capital account, since it is the international transactions of assets. Note that foreign investment are divided into foreign direct investment (FDI) and portfolio investment. While the FDI involves the foreign investors taking a controlling and lasting stake in the productive enterprise. Portfolio investment represent the holding of the minor equity without management control. It means when we are talking about the direct investment, management में उनका interference होता है. When we are talking about the only the portfolio, केवल नाम से portfolio का मतलब होता है केवल पेपर के अंदर नाम से जो लोग इंक्लूड है उनका मैनेजमेंट में इंटरफेरेंस नहीं होता है. So without management control or the debt through the stock markets by foreign investor for the purpose of the earning return on investment. Now the current account of BOP. When we are talking about the दो अकाउंट होते हैं, two types of accounts there. So first we have discussed about the current account. Now the current account and capital account. Today we will discuss little bit about the current account and capital account. Current account of BOP, it means the current account is the recorded of trade in goods and services and transfer payment. Already we had seen current में केवल goods and services and transfer payments are there, and we are talking about the capital account. So capital account in the form of the capital assets. We are talking about the long term assets or investment policy. That's all for today. In next lecture we are elaborate or explain this chapter in the explanation form. Thank you. Have a nice day.